Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Man, it has been a really long time since I've made a video. Things have been really crazy, as I'm sure you all know. I've gone to about 20% of my normal workload capacity, so I've had a lot of time on my hands. And so what I've been doing with that time is learning how to trade in the stock market. So I recently got interested in trading, and I thought that I'd start making videos and kind of document that progress. Maybe I learn how to trade, start making money. Maybe I fail. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. But my goal with this is to take it really, really seriously, and I'm determined that in the next year, I'm gonna become a profitable trader. So this video is the first of many videos to come, documenting that progress as I improve, refine my strategies, and sort of learn, and I thought it'd be really interesting. So, yeah. But before we get into all that, I want to show you what else I've been doing in my free time. So, just right around the corner here, into my beautiful piano studio that I'm not teaching in anymore. But here, I have my babies. Alright, so these are all my vegetables that I started from seeds that are going to be going out in the garden as it gets nicer. But I have tomatoes, peppers, I have lettuce, I have broccoli, and I have celery. Oh, and in the back, I have a bunch of basil plants because let me tell you what, there is nothing better than fresh basil. All right, so now we're gonna hop onto my computer and take a look at my brokerage account. So this is the Webull desktop trading app. If you don't know Webull, definitely recommend checking it out. It's my favorite brokerage to use for trading. I do have like a TD Ameritrade account, which is also really popular, but I find TD Ameritrade, it's not as simple and easy to use, and so I really like Webull in that regard. All right, so we're gonna hop over here to account and take a look at it. So you can see in the top left-hand corner the net account value, and that's basically I deposited $2,600 total, and so I'm up a few dollars here. Now I'd gotten a bunch of free stocks, and so I was up more than that, and we'll kind of look at the profit loss over here. So it's kind of nice when you go to your account, you can see your net assets here, daily profit loss, and then profit loss as compared to an index, which you can choose. I have the Dow Jones here. You can choose from the S&P or the overall NASDAQ, which is kind of interesting. All right, so if we look at the daily profit loss, now I had started trading about a year ago, but I kind of took a long break from it because I was in school, etc. So just recently got back into trading, and you can see right on, let's see here, February 26th is where I started placing trades actively again. And so you see I had a couple days of good green days. So I was doing really well. And then you can see there's a red day, which is a little bit larger, and then you see this really big red day. And what happened here is I started increasing my position size. So these are like, 10, 15, maybe 20 shares. And then this is like 100, maybe 150 shares. And so I think I got a little bit too impulsive, and so I kind of backed off on my position size. You can see then I have another big green day here. I mean, not big, but trading with a couple hundred, it's I feel like it's a pretty good green day. A couple more red days, and then I really scaled back on my position size, and so you can see that I have green days here, but you can see that they are a lot smaller. Like this one's 70 cents, $1.68, etc. And then I had this really just another bad red streak, and you can see it really emotionally affected me negatively because you can see there's a bunch of days here that I didn't trade. And then this morning I traded and I made $2.01, and I was trading with about $500. So I felt pretty good about that. Now, some of these small red days are because I lost a couple dollars initially, and then I took another trade or two and won some back. And so it made those red days a little bit smaller. Now, it doesn't entirely show this here with the red days and green days, but my overall win rate is about 55 to 60%. What happens though is I feel like I don't get good entries, or I just don't implement my trades very well. Most of the trades that I look at a stock and I say, okay, I think the stock's going to bounce here, it's going to go up. It normally does, but usually what happens is it either doesn't go up as much as I thought it did and just flushes down really quickly, or I get a little bit worried as it doesn't go up as fast as I wanted it to, and so I'll sell out early and then try to buy back in and then end up losing money. So mostly it's kind of the emotional side of things. And then here you can see the net assets, and this is really just a graph showing I deposited $100. I had a couple free stocks, and I deposited $500 because Webull was having a promotion, and then I deposited $2,000 on top of that because they were having another promotion. And so you can kind of see I had a little bit extra in there from free stocks, plus a little bit of money that I had made from trading, and then mostly I'm not quite break even. I'm still down, but you can gives you kind of an idea of what's happening trading wise. Okay, so now one thing I just wanted to mention real quick, this is a cash account, so I don't have to worry about the PDT rule. I can trade on my own funds as many times as I want, and then I have to wait for the cash to get settled. And the reason why I like doing that is that if I want to take a couple more trades than just basically 3 trades in a week, I can do that if there's good opportunities. Yes, it means that my profits are a little bit smaller, but it's actually good for me at this point because it means that I can't trade with such high position size. So if I do lose a trade, I'm only going to lose a very small amount. So I feel like it's working well for me. So I'm just going to go over here to the trade tab and just go ahead and kind of look at how this is set up. So the stock that I traded this morning that I made $2 on was this one, LabU, which is a biotech ETF. And primarily, I just want to spend just a moment and kind of talk about this for a minute. Primarily, I traded it because it is overall on a uptrend. So this is the daily chart, and you can see that the stock was kind of more of a horizontal pattern, and then it hit this high of 64.35, was kind of sideways, and then over the last month it just tanked down, and you can see it hit this bottom. Kind of zoom in here. There's a lot of extra lines from different days that I was trading it that I never deleted, but you can see that it went down here, it pushed up, it pulled back, made a higher low, pushed up, pulled back, made a higher low again, etc. So you can see that it is actively trending up. So this is on the daily chart a really good pattern to trade because it's a lot safer because overall the stock is going up. So it's a lot riskier than, say, if you're trading over here where overall the stock is going down. Yes, you might have a couple of days where it does push up, but it's just overall in a downtrend. So that's what I like about this stock. And then I primarily trade on the 1 minute and 5 minute time frames. So you can see towards the end of the day it sold off, but early in the day it went from about 33.50, well actually a little bit more than that, 33.90 actually, sorry, and it pushed all the way up to 41, almost 41.50. So a huge range there, a lot of really, really good opportunities, which was demonstrated in the profits that I made. So overall, I'm very optimistic about my trading. Like I mentioned, I'm really serious about pursuing trading and really working hard to make it a source of income. But I wanted to really just make this video to kind of show where I am, my progress, and really to just document my progress, because I know that I would find that really interesting, especially when I was just first getting interested in trading. And so if you guys like the video, if you find it interesting, make sure and hit the thumbs up, and I will be making more of these videos as I make progress. And if you have any questions, don't forget to leave those in the comments below as well. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this video. I'm super excited for what the future holds for my trading. And like I said, I'm taking this really seriously. And making these videos is kind of a way to force me to actually get up in the morning and trade and then make regular videos about it. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys next time.